Autumn has become one of my favourite seasons over the years, and it's always a weird time for reading for me, and as customary as it is on this channel, I've always done my 5 autumn reads, or books I think you guys should read in autumn. So here are 5 books you should read in autumn. With Halloween, I've included something a little supernatural, something a little gothic, something a little quirky, and a kissing book about books. So, enjoy, guys. This book I picked is A War in the Dark. Now, this is a grown-up urban fantasy. Think Cold War, think espionage, think spies, think Russia, think some demons thrown in for good measure. This book is fascinating and dark and part 1 of a really good series. Book 2 came out this year and it was just as good. Really enjoyable and great fun, but also taps into that history of Cold War Russia that we do tend to breeze over in stuff like this. So try this book, I think you guys will like it. Hex Life. Now, I chose this book because it's a short stories collection published by Titan. Not only is it a fascinating read and different stories of the supernatural and witches, it's also fantastically written. I chose this because there is something in this book for everyone. It doesn't matter your taste, doesn't matter what books you love. I think even if you're just a passing interest in this stuff, you'll find at least 1 or 2 of these short stories absolutely brilliant. Hex Life is available now. Please enjoy this one. Alice Hoffman's The Rule of Magic is a prequel to Practical Magic. It takes place decades before and focuses on the Owens women as young women, as children, their parents, their grandparents, the marriage, their relationships. Beautifully written, really charming, and typical Alice Hoffman fare. She is one of those writers that you can just sit down, read, or listen to because of the way her writing is so fluid. It's just magic is part of their world. Why Practical Magic the novel is not necessarily an autumn read, I do think The Rules of Magic is. The Binding by Bridget Collins. I had the great pleasure of meeting this writer at the Derby Book Festival. Not only is she a fascinating writer, her story is fascinating, and this is her first adult novel. In this sort of version of the 19th century, bookbinders do more than just bind books. What if you could put your secrets in a book for other people to read and have them bound away for good? What would happen if you worked as one of those bookbinders and you found that book with your name on it? It's beautiful, interesting, and magical realism at its best. So, my final pick is Neil Gaiman's The Graveyard Book. I love Neil Gaiman. He is one of my favourite writers. He is one of those writers that can write anything from The Ocean at the End of the Lane all the way through to American Gods. The Graveyard Book is a inferior children's book, but there's a lot here for adults to enjoy. Imagine being raised in a graveyard by the spirits themselves. This book is beautiful. It's a little coming-of-age story. It's typical, it's funny, it's really enjoyable. Do check this out this autumn. So, this is where I'm going to leave it. What books do you think are great autumn reads? What books make you go, oh, I love this. This really puts me in the mood. With Halloween coming up, there's a lot I'm working on that I think you guys will love. I've got a great week of Halloween stuff at the end of the month that I think you guys will love and enjoy, and I'm working damn hard on it. But anyway, tell me what you think in the comments below. Please like and subscribe as always, and if you're new to this channel, feel free. Why haven't you subscribed yet? And also don't forget, please hit that little bell icon, because YouTube being YouTube is that no one will see these videos in their sub feed lately. So anyway, talk to you guys later. Bye.